Hey guys, it's Ashton here. So in today's video, I'm just going to run you guys through something that I found so important if you're a fitness provider, something that I just had to share and had to make a video around and put it on my YouTube. Because the entire point of me making this video is to share this insight with you, and then for you to see this insight and realize that our company, in terms of supplying this for fitness providers, is the only and best option to do so. Okay, so stick with me here, because like the point of you making a business and the point of you having a coaching business, or if you have a gym, or if you're in fitness, if you're providing a supplement, whatever it is, the point of you having that business is not to just get some clients and make some posts on Instagram. The point of that business is to make money for sure. Okay. And I believe this is the only process that can guarantee you success and actually help you make money. So stick around for this video, because we're going to just dive into something that I found extremely interesting. Okay. So pretty much personally, after scaling my business to roughly 15K a week, about 50K a month, and nearly testing almost like literally every acquisition channel, so many different offers, so many different things. I tested almost everything. I was able to scale my business like for 7K a month. So I was sitting at around 7K a month to around 14, 15K a week, which kind of results to around 50K a month. And pretty much after kind of like looking back and being like, how was I able to get some success? What was the reason I transformed? I was kind of looking into my past successes, my past failures, with my business, which is FitX. It's like FedEx with an I, FitX. I realized that 99% of my success is centered around data and insights. Pretty much what I realized, that in other words, what is the unique insight that your business is built around? Do you have data supporting that unique insight? Okay. So in other words, if I were to express this in a quote, it would be when Peter Thiel, who's the founder of PayPal, he says, "Tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on." Okay. And when I was reflecting back, I was like, okay, what the fuck? What was it? What was it that made the change? Okay. And it was data and insights. And that data and insights is not just like, this is more important than this, or this is more important than this. It's like, no, this is something that I know if I do as a fact, if I do X, it's going to get me Y. Okay. And I know that is 100% true because I've done it so many times. Okay. So realizing that like having truths and having unique insights as a fitness owner, as a person in fitness, is so important. Okay. So just to give you an example of like even kind of my past success and kind of how I came to these unique insights, this data that helped me make more money. So example, when I first started, I wanted to start a coaching business and just make a lot of money. I was like, I'm just going to start a coaching business because you can make money with that. Right? I took a bunch of different courses and thought that learning would be my key to success. So after spending nearly 6 months learning, so this is like learning, watching courses, reading books, doing all that stuff, I realized that it was a total waste of time and energy. After being I remember checking my bank account after doing this for 6 months. It's like, oh, wow, I've made $0 in the past 6 months by doing this. Full time as well. It's not like, I have a little bit of money coming on the side. $0. Right? What was that unique insight gained? What was the data? Right? What was the data and insights gained from that? Personally, I realized that action is better than learning. Okay, so that's one. Number two, I then was like, okay, I got to get clients. So I started with cold outbound and thought that starting a bunch of cold conversations with random people would help me scale. All right, I spent over 6 months doing cold outbound religiously and scaled to 7K a month, which is not horrible. Okay. I thought that sales was all I needed. I needed to get better at objection handling and better at building rapport. I was like, these people are just not wanting to sign up because I'm not good at sales. It's not even my offer. It's nothing on my market. It's not data that I own. It's just I'm not good at sales. Okay, so I got a few calls from this, from doing cold outbound, but I was like literally stuck below 7K a month for a while. So the unique insight I got from this is cold outbound is entirely dependent on volume. So as you can see, and like the fact of me showing you this is like, sure, I'm sharing with you some of the unique insights that I've gained during my business career, but most importantly, this is just to show you that with each move that you do, you have a unique insight and you have a data point that you gain. Okay. So like moving on to number 3, I was like, okay, fuck, cold outbound is a waste of time. Sending cold DMs, DMing people, doing all that shit, waste of time. Cold emails, doing all that. I was like, okay, I'm going to run ads. So I ran ads for 3 months. I spent $15K on ads, lost a lot of money. I lost almost all of that. Took the approach of writing this long form sales letter. So like a big ad. I got 2 people from this $15,000 spent, and I was just about to give up on ads as a whole. And then I was like, what if I just called all the leads? Whatever, I called all the leads. I was able to book 10 appointments. And then the unique insight I gained from this is that phone calls are extremely persuasive. Okay? And then next, instead of running the long form sales letter telling people to book a call, I shifted towards a lead magnet, getting on tons of leads for cheap. And then I realized that, okay, cheap leads aren't always better because a lot of people don't give a shit. Okay? So the point of me showing you this is not to be like, okay, here's unique insights that you should use for yourself. This is showing that with each move that I made, I gained a new unique insight that allowed me to make a shift in the future. Okay? So every move I made, I gained a unique insight. These unique insights allowed me to gain something called leverage. Okay? So before trying everything, wasting time, wasting money, wasting energy, a lot of money, like even just on courses, oh my God, I don't even want to get into that. And then after, leveraging what I already know to have worked and iterating constantly. Okay? So this is all about data and unique insights. So input, process, output, feedback. When I run this 1,000 times, when I run this 1,000,000 times, this process, I know exactly what inputs to put in to manipulate the output. Okay? So the unique insight that I gained is unique insights and data are the only thing to make or break your business. Right? So like, for example, when a client comes and works with me, a client, like I have about 50 clients roughly. Each of these 50 clients will test about 3 sub niches with 3 offers, with 3 different prices, with 3 different access channels, which are like ways to market. If it's organic, if it's TikTok lives, if it's Facebook ads, and pretty much that comes out to 4,050 different collections of data, right? Because we're trying all this, we're trying so many different things over 50 people. Comes out to 4,050 opportunities. Okay? So basically over my course in business, I've personally gained insights by doing the process with myself, like I showed you above here, running this, leveraging what I have known, gaining more insights. Yes, that's important. But what I've also learned even more is having a bird's eye view over 50 clients, each testing 3 sub niches, 3 offers, 3 prices, and 3 access channels, giving me 4,050 opportunities to gain insights. Okay? So like with, all of this stuff, what we've been finding is, okay, what is the best headlining and copywriting to use? What is the best creatives? What are the best ad platforms? What are the best sales calls? Like how do you script a sales call? How do you nurture people long term? Right? What are the most effective markets within fitness to target to maximize your profits? Right? How do you place talent? How do you place appointment setters to jump on calls for you, and lots more? All of this data we've been collecting over 50 clients, each testing many different things, so that we already have these unique insights. So you don't have to go through and be like, oh my God, I'm going to test this and literally run this process, waste a lot of time and money, when you could just leveraging what I already know within my company, within FitX, so that you can win, leveraging these 4,050 roughly unique insights to gain more leverage. All right. So pretty much now I leverage this data and useful insights towards my clients to save them lots of time, and pretty much lots of time and energy. So with this process, I have 4,050 time more opportunities to source unique info insights in comparison to someone testing and doing things by themselves. Okay. So like, for example, we've taken on tons of data. When a client joins our company, we immediately get them to collect more data around their niche and market immediately. We get them to have 30 conversations as quickly as possible. We then immediately validate other portions of their offer by running ads and having more conversations, which are just another method of collecting data and unique insights. Like if someone, like for example, this is a big point as well. Like let's say I generate 100 calls for someone and I get 100 people, I get 100 conversations. Okay. Those 100 conversations are not just sales calls and just results in money. That's not true. That results in me gaining unique insights. What if the person jumps on the call and they're like, hey, I'm not super interested in getting help with fitness or losing weight, but I'm super interested in getting help with, hormones, like Ozempic, this, that, okay? These are things that you need to think about as a fitness coach, as a fitness provider, and understand that sales calls, which is just one part of the equation, like that's just another form for data collection, okay? So when we're generating some of our clients more conversations, that data is going into a pool, which then we can see and use, okay? So that we then track all of this data to see from a bird's eye view, okay? We get to see, okay, John already tried this niche, so you don't need to try it already. It doesn't work. You tried this offer with this, doesn't work. You should most likely go with this offer. Okay, awesome. Now I don't have to waste 6 months trying, okay? So here's my point. So for example, when I come into a company, we're not just leveraging our intelligence, we're basing these off data to make the most calculated move. Something that you can only get through from action, okay? You can only get it through pure action, okay? Or gather data from other pools in your niche and market. So pretty much what we're doing is we're doing the action for you. We're running the input to output process, getting a ton of feedback, ton of data pools around fitness, the fitness market, etc., offers within fitness, and pretty much giving it to you and giving you the infrastructure around that, okay? Or pretty much gathered other data pools in your niche. This is something a course seller just can't do. So as they're simply just selling you information packaged up in nice, cool looking video recordings with a cool backdrop with a red floodlight, stuff like that, okay? So like, for example, a course seller, they are not collecting data. They're just giving you something and it's like, okay, here's a video recording, go do it. But like, let's say 100 people do the video recordings, implement it, but they realize that it doesn't work. X doesn't work, but Y will work more. They don't know that because they're not getting feedback from their people. They're just, oh, here's a course. Okay. So a lot of course sellers will also show you their lifestyle, try to sell a lifestyle to emotionally appeal, to sell a recycled course without data collection. Our company does not focus on emotion. I pride myself in focusing on literally the bare bone logical business that gives you what you need to make money. Like, look at this video, for example. Look at how boring this video is. This video is I just fucking bare bone Google Doc. I have Loom open and I'm just recording me talking without any editing, just super boring. But I'm sure you guys appreciate this because I'm not trying to entertain you. I'm trying to educate you. That's my goal. If I tried to entertain you, I would probably, be like Jake Paul and be talking, hey guys, look at my, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to educate you. Okay. So even when people are like, hey, can you give me advice? Like, hey, give me advice around how do you scale the 10K? How do you do this? I just can't because I implement data, right? I know what's working best and I just implement that based on your situation. Okay. Because scaling a company can only be done from using data to make decisions that have the highest probability of success. Okay. I'm not in this to just give you some advice. I'm in this to see, okay, where are you right now? And you're wanting to go into this market. Okay, I have a ton of data already around that market, which offers to use, access channel, etc. Here's the infrastructure, go implement it, report, make sure you track everything, and then give that feedback back to me so that I can see for my other clients as well. And that's all a win-win because you're giving us data, we're giving you data, and the entire community is winning, okay? So ask your coach or business mentor or the guy you bought the course from to give you the data from all the clients he's worked with. He probably will not be able to as he is not collecting unique insights as data. If he cannot provide that, simply run away because he is providing an insight that it's just not dynamic. So he is still providing an insight with a course. He's like, hey, this is what you should do. Okay. But that insight, again, he's not gathering feedback on it and it's also not dynamic. Okay. When it's not dynamic, it's not adapting. It's not changing. He's not getting feedback on his outputs. He's just, doing something that maybe is a few years old, maybe even a few months old, But that doesn't matter because the market's always changing and the most adaptable creatures will be the winners. The stuff that has worked 6 months ago is not working anymore. Like I've had ads, like just kind of off topic as well. I've had ads that have worked for like 3 months straight. And then all of a sudden, like all of the ads that were centered around that kind of like topic in other markets fail. So like I have like let's say I'm running ads for like 3 different gyms. Okay. One in California, one in Florida, one in Texas, for example. All around the same kind of like ad topic, what will happen is those 3 different topics will fail kind of at the same time. And it's kind of like the entire market like giving up on it. It's really weird how things work because the market's always changing and the most adaptable creatures will always be the winners. The course that's 2 years old, it's not going to work anymore. Okay, you need data that's adaptable. Okay, and then also just on top of this, like I'm sure if you're maybe a fitness coach or maybe if you're someone in fitness, and you post, you probably understand that you probably get DMs as well, but I get 2 to 5 cold DMs every single day of someone pitching me a service. I read literally all of them. None of these people have the same amount of data that I obtain, same amount of insights, same amount of unique insights. They lead with the same insights that are not unique by any means. They hit me with the same thing I've heard 1,000 times before. This proves that the difference between company A, who is recycling the same thing everyone else is saying or doing, will get crushed by company B, who has unique insights that are backed by data and considered objectively true. Okay? Objectively true. So it boggles me because everyone's kind of doing the same thing. No one's collecting anything unique. No one's collecting any unique data. No one's trying to follow what Peter Thiel said about telling, like, if I sat you down as a fitness coach or someone in fitness and I say, hey, John, you're in fitness. Tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on. Tell me one thing that's true that no one agrees with you on. Okay, now we have something. Okay, now we have something. Okay, now we can build something around that. Now we can leverage that to win, leverage that to make more money. Okay, so when we have these unique insights, when we have something new, it makes the entire process easier. Okay, we at our company at FitX, we have unique insights regarding how to actually build from the ground up, including markets, offers, acquisition channels, pricing strategies, pretty much everything, all the infrastructure, appointment setting, like I showed you kind of here, headlining creatives, ads, sales calls, scripting, all that sort of stuff that's always changing. We have all of that. And then in terms of the unique insight to build your business around, we also have recommendations for that as well. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. If you're a fitness provider or coach and want to scale without having to force meetings, cold DMs, posts, trying to do something that's not unique. Hey, do you want to lose weight? Everyone's providing weight loss. Hey, do you want to gain muscle? Like, just stop. Hey, click the link in my bio to get a supplement. Like, it's not unique. You're never going to scale past 10K a month with that. You can continue doing that, get to 10K a month. Congratulations. Or you can come to us and we'll give you the unique insights and data. We'll give you the pool that's literally sitting in my drive. Implement everything, test it, and scale you to 50K a month. All you have to do, if you're already getting success, is report that data back to us. And that's pretty much it. So if you found this video interesting, watch. I made a video pretty much on how to actually go about putting together unique insights, how to throw these into your business, and pretty much walk you through the 3 levers of growth, which has allowed me to scale to 50K a month, and a lot of my clients pass 6 figures a month. So if you got value from this, leave a like and go watch that video right now. Cheers.